Hello, my lovelies. So today I decided, I don't know why I felt like I had to bring in another oracle deck. So we're going to be bringing in one of my favorites, the Sacred Rebels Oracle. It's one of my favorite decks ever. So let's see. What is the message for today's story? What's the message for today's story? There we go. We got, what do you feel? Okay, I don't get that one often. Let's see. Number 9 says, there are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you'll have to come to your own decision. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you? Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions for both of you in the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of the decision-making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with a decision, life will often shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made. Just some choices that feel more heart-honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision-making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all that we need. The oracle of what do you feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you are in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, and enjoyable approach to your life is to just make a choice based on what you feel right now, not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You are at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, too much pressure, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life and don't worry about how it's all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you are not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it. So just spend some time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. Okay. So this may have to do with our main character, whoever it is facing a decision right now. And they have to make a choice, not based off of some big master plan, right? Because that's the problem. That's what it was saying. Sometimes we start overthinking and we start thinking, oh my God, this is going to affect the rest of my life. And we get so frozen with indecision because it's going to affect us that profoundly that we just don't make a choice or we don't move forward. So let's see. Okay. That was a lot. I'm putting those back. We got the Page of Wands. Oh, with the Knight of Wands. Okay. So this isn't telling us whether it's masculine or feminine, really. This is just somebody who's in an exploring energy. Somebody who wants to understand, play. Almost like, okay, this doesn't have to be immature, right? The Page is somebody who is exploring. That's really what it's about. Somebody who's in exploring energy. Knight of Wands is somebody who is, they're also exploring, but they're a little bit more daring. So let's look at the Page. Clarify the Page. Got the Four of Swords, Six of Wands, Four of Wands. Ah, I see. So, this is somebody who emotionally they're drained. They probably went through some really intense relationship and they're barely recuperating. They've given themselves maybe 4 weeks to cry it out, 4 months, and they're just like, I don't want to spend my whole life alone though. So they're getting back out there. But they're barely in the exploring stage. They haven't really decided anything serious. Four of Wands. So they do want a relationship, but we have the 10 of Wands with the 6 and the 4. They also understand that a relationship is a lot of work. It's a lot of responsibility. And they're not sure they're ready for that. So right now they're just exploring, right? Because as the card says, they're just kind of like, well, what do I feel? I feel like I want to explore. All right, let's see. What else? 2 still had to come out. Oh. Wow. Jesus. Okay. King of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. Somebody wanna. If this is same sex, this king needs some dick. And if it's not, if it's hetero, then this king wants to give somebody the gift of his dick, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So with the 5 of Wands, the thing is he's showing up as the page though, because he's like, I don't know that I want to do full-blown commitment though. I'm still not ready, right? I am feeling urges that need to be explored, urges that need to be taken care of. But I think that this is somebody that's going to move forward with integrity and make it very clear that that's where they're at. They're in the sexual stage. They're not really ready to move beyond that. So let's see. Clarify King of Pentacles. Clarify King of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Clarify 5 of Wands. The Fool. Eight of Wands. Okay. So he's showing up. So this is somebody mature, right? This is somebody who is more established. They know what it's like to be in a relationship. They're just not ready for that right now, which is why they're showing up in page energy. They're still exploring. Now, that doesn't mean that this person isn't in touch with their emotions, right? They do know what they feel, but they're being careful. As the Knight of Cups, they're showing up kind of like, look, I'm very determined that right now I'm not in a commitment. I'm not going to do commitment, but that doesn't mean I can't romance you, right? I can romance you. I can give you the 5-star treatment. I'm not just going to have a friends with benefits. I'll take you to dinner. I'll take you on dates, but it won't go beyond that because I'm not ready for that. With the Fool and the 8 of Wands, this may be the type of person that in the past, they moved too fast, right? They would jump in and immediately end up in commitment and relationship. And this time they're fighting that. They're like, no, I learned from my mistakes, right? I have to be more discerning when it comes to relationships and commitment and how quickly I jump into that. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Cups. He is still mourning. He's still the World card. Something may have just ended. He may have just walked away from, this is long term. The World card, it was a marriage, was a commitment that was strong, especially with him showing up at the King of Pentacles energy. And he's still in mourning, right? He's just not ready yet. Let's clarify the 5 of Cups. Yeah. So he's still in mourning because he ended a cycle, right? A cycle that was going on for years, because this is, like I said, this is Saturn. Could have been 7 years, could have been longer. So he's not ready for any commitment. That's why he's looking at the cup like, look, I want to do the friends thing. I want sexual attention. I don't mind connecting on any level. I just can't give you intimacy, like emotion. I can't give you my heart. It's going to take me time before I bring that out again. And he's just being clear. He's being honest. All right. Let's see. I mean, that's more than what most people would do, so. All right. Let's see. Two of Cups. So he has somebody on his mind. He's still in love with somebody. Which is why he's like, I mean, we can connect, but my heart is already taken. So he can't promise anybody emotional fulfillment. Clarify Two of Cups. Let's see, who's this Two of Cups? Oh. Remember when we saw the Devil and the Ace of and the Ace of Wands is beneath it? Tell me why. Tell me why I'm getting the energy of somebody who wants to be with someone and they can't. They lost that person. So when they are with other people sexually, that's who they imagine they're dicking down. Because this is who he saw. This is who this King of Pentacles saw as worthy of his investment of time, energy, everything. But something happened, Five of Swords. There was some sort of loss that he feels like he can't come back from it. He can't recuperate this person. Yeah, this person that was everything he ever wanted walked away from him. Oof, child, talk about done. Somebody's done. So he just thinks it's done, it's over. There's no coming back from that. I don't know what he did, but he did something. Okay. I'm curious how this is going to tie into it, though, but we'll see. Let's see. Oh, wow. Holy Jesus. Look at this. Three of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Devil. What? Boy, when I tell you this man is a broken. I say broken. Jesus. Okay, then. Clarify Three of Swords. Yeah, this connection ended brutally in his mind. I'm not saying that that's what happened on the star's mind. That's what happened on his mind. Clarify Ten of Swords. Oh, with the Devil again. Jesus. Okay. So, not that I'm not trying to make this. Oh, I thought we got away from these stories. I was like, I thought we ended this streak. Apparently not. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 keeps coming up. We have 4 3s here. With the Devil, I would say that this is something this person cannot escape. There's another 3. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. Okay. So let's just read it. Although I was trying to not do this streak of stories anymore, apparently it needs to be said. So this king probably was unfaithful to the person he loved. There was another person in their connection, and it ended the connection. And he feels mentally, because these are both emotional and mental blockages, the Devil and the Eight of Swords. He feels like he can't. This ended on such a brutal note because we got the five of Swords there. He feels like there's no way. He feels a lot of guilt. He feels a lot of almost like self-loathing, I want to say. Let's see. What else? Yep, there's the 3 of Wands. Chariot. So the person he may love may have moved. There's something about distance here. With the Chariot, the person that this king loves, they moved on without this king. They left them behind. The way he sees it, like he's hoping they come back one day. He's hoping that they forgive him one day. Clarify the Chariot. Okay, got the Knight of Swords, the Devil, 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, because whoever it is, the Chariot person that moved away from him, there's a female emperor, right? So it's a woman that stepped into her masculine energy and said, enough, I'm out. With the Knight of Pentacles, she closed the cycle. She's the one that ended with the world, which is Saturn, right? He might have felt it was very harsh. Whatever measures she took, he felt was harsh because she's thinking 15, 20 years down the road, does she want to be with someone who is doing this to her? No. So she took some sort of drastic action. But to this king, what he did, well, he feels like they both did something though. Because yes, he feels like, okay, so I put her in a third party situation. She can't forgive me for that. And now I can't forgive her for leaving me behind. So this isn't going anywhere. Although we have 8 Pentacles here, he thinks of it every day. So he feels like this feminine emperor moved on without him. He just left him, hung him out to dry. But he can't get over them either. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Oh no. Especially because with the Knight of Wands, there's a lot of desire here. He still desires them in every possible way, which is interesting to me why someone would cheat on somebody like that, but okay. So Page of Pentacles, whoever it is that moved away, the Chariot person, physically with the Page of Pentacles, she's everything he wants. And I'm saying that because we have the peacock there. And I don't know why it's making me think of someone who preens, someone who's very aesthetically stunning, something like that. 4 of Pentacles. And he can't let go of, I had them in my arms and I let them escape. That's what's going through his mind. So he feels 5 Pentacles. He feels like I'm an idiot. I'm useless. I couldn't even hold on to the person I love. Let's see. Clarify Page of Pentacles. And again, in the comments, I do not want to be hearing about narcissist and none of that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Clarify. See, the 5 Pentacles. Clarify 4 Pentacles. Oof, child. King of Swords. So, Knight of Wands. He still passionately desires the Empress. That's what he desires. So with the Devil card here, he feels like in some way she told him, like, she's passing judgment on him. She let him know he is unworthy of her. That's what he feels. He can't let go. He cannot release the idea that she basically implied he is not worthy of her time or attention. And what he would like more than anything is to have harmony with her again, to be able to speak to her again. But look, the Empress, Four of Cups, Nine of Wands. He feels like not only is she rejecting me, if I were ever to approach her, she's very guarded. But again, this is the wounded warrior, right? So she's guarded because he has hurt her, and he's aware of that. So right now he's in full recrimination stage towards himself, acting like I don't even deserve to talk to her. I am unworthy of talking to her. I hurt her. I'm this, I'm that. I'm a piece of shit. Like he's talking down to himself. So he's a little bit in self-loathing energy. Not really. That's why he's like, I can't give my heart right now. It's very battered and bruised, and he's just not. Let's see, what else do we need to do? King of Cups. Now he keeps showing up as a king, which is very interesting to me, because it might not have been, it could have been the third party, it could have been maybe he was working too much. It could have been, because I don't see betrayal here. I mean, there's some sort of betrayal, but the third party could have been work. The third party could have been family, friends, because I don't see this person as a lowlife. And I'm just being honest about that. If you think he's a lowlife, keep that to yourself. He comes up in a very high vibrational energy. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's definitely, see, this was a fated connection, and he felt that. He feels, he didn't say that, though. That's the part he kept to himself. So this might have been somebody, okay, I said that it was a long-standing relationship, but it could have just been that they knew each other for years. Maybe these two people grew up together. They maybe worked together. Whatever it was, they did know each other for years, or for some time at least. But this king he never let her know how he felt. Let's see. Showing up as a King of Cups, but there's definitely fate, destiny here. Clarify King of Cups. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Page of Wands. Oh. So remember that page that came out initially? That's how this king presented himself to her. To an empress, to the empress. He presented himself as a Page of Wands. Because he didn't think he was ready for her. Something happened. I don't know if maybe he still wasn't ready, but he fell in love. Yep. It felt so good. He fell in love. Okay. Then what? What happened? What else do we need to know about this story? Oh. The Empress brought out the Queen of Swords. Why? The Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. Clarify Queen of Swords. Why did the Empress bring out the Queen of Swords? Ten of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. So he's showing up as her match, but when it came time to give her energy, it's like he would give her energy maybe every day, but leftovers. Leftovers of energy. It was like, okay, yeah, every day, but maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It was leftovers. And something about this connection made the Empress feel this person just wants my attention. Yeah. This king is still hung up on someone else. The way he told me initially, I didn't believe him. And now this is a burden. I need to move on. This is getting heavy on me. So she pulled back. It's almost like she thought, well, he did initially tell me that he had feelings for someone else. And I didn't believe him. And now I caught feelings and I have to move on. Let's see. So, Judgment. So one, either she thought that this king was still tied up with some Queen of Cups, because that's who he was grieving initially. Or Judgment, she passed judgment on like this situation isn't going to go anywhere. She made a decision. Let's see. Let's clarify Judgment. Clarify Judgment. 3 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. Oof. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. No, this is about her making a decision. So the what do you feel might apply to the Empress. Because what she felt was she had to make a decision. Even, and this is interesting because on our side, we're looking at both sides of the coin. We're looking at his side, we're looking at her side. But from her side, she can only see herself. She can't see what he's thinking. So his actions are coming up as page, not as the king. He may be a king, but the actions he's extending towards an Empress are Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. And so she has to make a decision. What do you feel? I feel like I'm going to miss this person, but I feel like I have to let them go. Because I'm nurturing something that has me stuck, has me, look at how that chain is wrapped around her foot. It has me in suspended energy. And I have to let go. So she let go. Because this king was over here like, yeah, I can't give to you. I can't give to you. I can't give to you. And she's like, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to give to me. Mic drop. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well then. Hold on. Let me put these back. Because that was too many. Well then. Look who we have here. The devil. What is the devil doing here? Because he had already made a decision to... Let me see. Let me find out. Clarify the devil. Got the King of Swords. 9 of Wands. With the Hierophant. Wait a minute. Okay. Now the story makes sense because I was like, wait, this is weird. Why is it? Okay. This king was married. That's why he couldn't give to her. The whole time he was in 5 of Cups mode, wanting to give to her, but being committed elsewhere with the Queen of Wands. That's who occupied his time. That's who was taking his energy to where he could only give very little to the Empress. But the Empress is like, you know what? Queen of Swords. I need to look at how I feel. You know how I feel? I feel like I don't matter. And I need to take myself out of this equation. And she did. She made a decision and moved with it. So this king is now showing up in King of Swords. So he went cold. I almost feel an anger because you see these flames. Yeah, this is anger. Because in his mind, he's hurt. Because he does love her. Does she know that? No. But it's like he expects her to know that. But he's gonna do the right thing, stay married. So, but the devil's here. So although there's anger, there's also a lot of hurt. There's a lot of sexual frustration. Oh man. And here I thought we were done with the third party stories. Well, I guess not. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Oh. With the Justice card. What is this? So this is, okay, justice implies several things. It implies either fairness or unfairness. It implies equal give and take. It implies karmic connections. Let's see. Clarify 5 of Pentacles. Clarify 6 of Wands. So now he's wrestling down his emotions. Oh yeah, look at that. The Tower. He's wrestling with his emotions because what he actually felt for her was king level emotions. He didn't show her that. What he showed her was Page of Wands, Page of Cups. He showed her very little. But the feelings that were there were very large. But as a King of Wands, he knows that if he pursues this, then he really will be crossing lines. He really will be doing third-party stuff. So he has to push it away. Even if he hates 5 of Pentacles, he's out in the cold, he can't come back. I think 6 of Wands feels like his ego is bruised a little bit. And he's trying to examine that. Like, he's going inside with the Hermit. He's going inside examining himself. Why do I feel bruised? I have a stable foundation over here. I have a family. Why does my ego feel crushed? Or like, not crushed. Why does my ego feel like it took a hit? Why does this hurt so much? Does he not know he has feelings? Don't tell me that's why we got the what do you feel. Let's see. What else do I need to know about this story? See, it's that page energy again. Page, 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 page. That's all we get. Clarify Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. I see. So there's a piece of him. There's a piece of this king that wants to apologize. There's a piece of this king that wants to try and make peace with the Empress. But his ego gets in the way. He's like, no. I can't. It's over. I have to fight this desire I have to apologize. Why would I apologize? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't give her anything beyond page energy. And that's what I would be giving again, because I'm a married man. I have possible children. I have a whole ass family. I can't. But Eight of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. So this is coming up because remember we're talking about somebody being at a crossroads. Guess who's at a crossroads? This king. He's at a crossroads because whatever decision he makes, he's going to lose somebody. If he maintains his current trajectory, he's going to lose the Empress. And he knows that. There'll be no coming back from that. This might have been really fresh because he's at the point right now where he has to decide. But if he pursues the Empress, that means he's going to have to walk away from his family. And that's a heavy decision. So he's at a crossroads. Something is going to end. Something's got to give. And he doesn't know what to do. Let's see. Wow. The Ace of Cups and the Tower. So when he does sit and think, what do you feel? I think it shocked him. The Tower is shocking. It was shocking to him, the emotions that he felt when connecting with this Empress. Look at her. He's shocked to discover that he wants to make a romantic offer. He wants to make a love offer. I think that he's shocked to discover that. Clarify Ace of Cups. Clarify Ace of Cups. Oh, Lord, I guess let's keep them all. Ooh, it's getting heavy on this king. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Because he's got a decision to make. He's got a choice to make between lovers. With the Wheel of Fortune, he probably, when he met whoever he's married to, the Queen of Wands, he probably felt a fated pull to her. And maybe with time that kind of faded. Faded, you know what I mean. And he just thought that that was going to persist forever. And he's kind of scared to feel like it doesn't, because then he's like, wait, so if I felt this with my wife and I don't feel it anymore, does that mean that I may feel this with the Empress and that will also fade one day? So it's like he's having a little bit of an existential crisis, because he's like, so nothing lasts forever then. No connection lasts forever. So I got married for nothing. I'm over here thinking I met my lifelong partner. Like, yeah, he's having a little bit of a meltdown. Because then he's like, well, even if I move towards the Empress, how long is that going to last? Is that going to last just a couple of years? Is that going to... Yeah, he's freaking out a little bit. I would say losing his mind a little bit. Okay, let's see. What else? Three of Cups. Now this could mean with the Death card. So Death card again indicates something is going to end, something is going to change. He's just not sure which connection will end. Clarify Three of Cups. Clarify Three of Cups. Oh, man. So this is the person he's marrying, right? Or he's married to. With the Five of Cups here, now he also feels bad because he feels like he's letting down his Queen of Wands. They made vows to each other. He had desired this. He wished for it to happen. This was something he was looking forward to. And he's like, and now what used to give me joy is now this person would be shocked to know that I feel I'm in love with someone else. Oh, this is a lot of angst. A lot of, that's why that card came out, because he has no idea what to do. Let's see. The Star. Because see, the thing is, with the Star here, the Knight of Wands, let's scoot this over a little bit. The Star is the Empress. Like, we saw that a while ago, right? This is everything he's ever wanted. Something about her is everything he's ever wanted. Clarify the Star. The Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Chariot. Yeah, look. Again, this person doesn't know what to do because the person that they feel really drawn to, the person that feels like everything they ever wanted, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a fated, destined pull there. But Seven of Cups is here, which tells me that this person also is afraid that this is an illusion. They're like, what if this is all fake? What if I end my marriage, I go towards this person, and it was just like a little flame, and then it ends. Then what? I did all this for that? Well, me no know. Let's do one last row, guys. Last row. Like I said. Oh, intuition. Okay, so he's trying to use his intuition. He doesn't know. Clarify Two of Wands. So then this oracle card is more towards the king then. Because he's sitting here in anguish over what decision. And the universe is like, well, which one gives you happiness? Which one moves you emotionally? So just make a decision. So all he has to do is stand still, and that's already a decision in itself. Not taking a decision is a decision in itself. Because if he doesn't make any move, then he's staying married, and that's who he chose. And he's acting like, no, there is no decision. There is no decision. I already know where I invested my time and energy. But yet Tarot's saying, yes, there is. You know you're deciding something. That's it. What else do we need to know about this story? Because obviously this king is frozen in indecision. Yeah, look. The Queen of Wands. That's the person he married. So this is someone very attractive, very charming. Let's see. Clarify Queen of Wands. Six of Wands probably gets a lot of attention. Ace of Cups, very, Well, okay, so this could mean a couple of things. Queen of Wands is someone who's really sexy, right? Really attractive. Like I said, charming, interesting, multifaceted. Six of Wands, she may get a lot of attention, and she also gives this king a lot of attention. Ace of Cups, there's a lot of emotion there, there's somebody very led by their emotions. They're guided by their emotions. There he is. I'm telling you, he's deciding what to do. Because Five of Swords, he doesn't want to lose this queen. And he knows that if he moves towards the Empress, he'll lose this queen. But he also doesn't want to lose the Empress. He can't have his cake and eat it too. And I think that he's aware of that. Let's see. Oh, look who popped. Look who graced us with her presence. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? Last three cards. Because I think it's not going to give us a resolution, because this king doesn't know what to do. So tarot can't tell us what this king will decide because he hasn't made a decision. It cannot tell us what he has not decided. So Strength card, he's going to be like, yeah, I can't make a decision. And again, what he doesn't understand is that not making a decision is a decision. Let's clarify Strength. Okay. So this king still feels a lot of sexual desire for the Queen of Wands. And they're like, well, let me restore my connection to the Queen of Wands, because this is the one that I can't get off my mind, which we already know. What? Okay. We're just going to go with that. Right now, he's feeling like he can't go anywhere. He's going to do the right thing. He's going to restore his connection and his emotional bond with this Queen of Wands because he still feels desire towards her. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's not walking away. He's going to stay with his wife. And currently that's his decision. Again. All right, last two cards. It's the reason I said what was because it's like this king is making a decision based off of sex. Which is, I mean, no offense, but that's pretty low vibrational for an emperor. But then again, he's not showing up as an emperor. He has the potential to be an emperor, but he's not yet. Not making decisions like this. Clarify Ace of Wands. Yeah, because he's like, well, if I still feel a physical emotion for the Queen of Wands, then that means that I still love her. That's his thought process. Which I didn't say I understand. I'm not claiming to support this, but this is how he thinks, okay? He's going to stay married. He's going to hold on to his marriage and end this long-standing desire he has for the star. She's going to stay single. That's what he's decided. So he made a decision. He may feel isolated from the person he wants to be connected to. But he'll feel like, well, we built a foundation, and maybe one day she'll remember that. Maybe one day she'll come back. For now, it ended. I am going to stay. He's going to stay married. That's his decision. Yeah. All right. Last card. What's the last card? Ooh. We're just going to take one. See, this is where I'm like, what the fuck? Because that's why I was so thrown off, because clearly we saw what this Empress meant to him. Oh, but to be with this Empress, he would need to get a divorce. And that's what he doesn't want. So that's perfectly fine. So if that's what he feels, he'd rather be the Hermit. He'd rather, it's like he feels, the Hermit is always searching for the star, right? That's what he's searching for. He found the star, so he'll be like, well, I'll find another one. That's what he's, okay, clarify the Hermit. He found one star, he found one Empress, he'll find another Empress. All right. So with the Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah, he feels like he's gonna revive his marriage. He's gonna take this to the grave. He's gonna so to his wife, he'll probably present it like there was nothing there. We never did anything, because I don't think they ever crossed that line. I don't know why our marriage suffered, things like that. Like, that's what his plan is right now. So he'd rather go into hermit mode, because he's gonna take lessons from this connection, but he's gonna focus on long-term growth with his queen. So when Tarot asks, what do you feel? Okay, this is what he feels. He's valuing his current connection with his wife. And this said that once we make a decision, once we make a choice, it turns the wheels into action. The Queen of Swords, Empress, made her choice, and now this King of Pentacles made his choice. So if you resonate with this on any level, and you're stuck on what decision do I take, look at the example of these people. They listened to what's important to them. They both made decisions based on their values, on how they felt, and they moved forward. Whether they feel like they're losing or not isn't the point. It's about, at least they're not stuck. Their life isn't in this stasis mode, right? They can now move forward. She can find her Emperor. He can reconnect with his Queen of Wands, and life moves on. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will end the reading here, and I look forward to your feedback. Bye-bye.